Let's see how this is. Oh, that's so quiet. Hold on. I think that's better. Okay, hello. Let's see how quietly I can go. Oh, I can be this quiet, which is good. So hi everybody. I'm back. So when Luke got COVID last week, I fucking bailed. I tested myself, I was negative, and I ran the fuck away to my in-laws' house to try to not get COVID. Because I was planning on seeing some of my old students when I was student teaching in a show. And I fucking didn't want to miss that. Because they were only doing it this last weekend. Because that's how school performances work. They usually only go for one weekend. So I did that. But then, after finally coming home, because the doctor said, hey, they shouldn't be contagious for after 4 days. So I'm like, cool, I'll come home in 4 days, especially if Luke has stopped feeling symptoms. Luke has stopped feeling a majority of the symptoms. He still has like a lingering cough and stuff, but like, hi BB. There he is. So he's still got a lingering cough, and then I woke up, I think it was yesterday. That was yesterday. And holy shit, my throat was hurting me. But it went away after like an hour. So I'm like, okay, we didn't have the humidifier on last night. And Utah air is dry as shit. So I'll make sure to sleep with the humidifier on tonight. I did. And I woke up and was like, wow, my throat is worse than ever. Took a COVID test just to be safe, just because you never know. No, I'm negative, so it's just a cold or something. And if it's strep, I'll be pissed because baby girl here don't have health insurance, so I can't get drugs for that. So instead, I have self-medicated myself some tea. I put way too much fucking honey in it. That is blueberry flavored, which is fine. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, but that's what it is. So my range is small. I'm sorry. But we're gonna go. We're gonna keep going. I am terrified to keep this game. I've heard it's going off of last case and how long that fucking went. This might be worse than the first game. Which, I mean, the first game was like bad, but not like okay, by the end it was like fuck you bad, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't god-awful. It wasn't like rage quit worthy. So let's see if that sticks, because I worry. Oh, how I worry. Captive turnabout. Oh my god, it's a dungeon. Hello? Pavlov's dog? Is that what we're doing? Thank you, BB. I might just read it normally, honestly, today. Just in my this voice. Everyone gets to be ASMR. Oh no. Oh, not Ocelot. Now you can't pay for killing Shelly to kill. Oh, did Shelly the Killer get it revenge for his boyfriend? Oh god. Hello? Puppy. It is a Pavlov dog. Oh no. I don't want the dog to be the murder weapon, thank you. Oh no, anyways, yes. This game, Phoenix Wright in a nutshell, it just, oh no. Anyways. Oh good, we're all quiet. Did all of our throats get hurt from the last case?
Still no sign of them, huh?
Oh, I guess I can... Oh, nope. I tried because that try-hard in me. Nope, we're not doing voice acting today. Yeah. How long do they intend to keep us waiting? Now, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure the guard will bring him in any second now. Wow. Shit. I want to just go a little higher and have some inflections. Nope. Fuck me and my try-hardness, I guess. Oh, that's fair. That's super fair. Fuck that guy. Fuck Ocelot. Oh, we're getting this microphone even closer. I hope that this voice is not terrible to listen to. I think it's okay, but I also hear the sick, so... It's been 2 days since the incident at the park, and today we're paying a visit to the detention center. Our aim, of course, is to interview Bronco Knight. That's... fuck. I forgot that's his name. Oh. Bronco Knight, who has been charged with the murder. That is not a full sentence. Of course. The day it kind of hurts to laugh is the day we get bullshit like this. God damn it. It's true, you do live with Edgelord. His trial is due to start tomorrow, and I am to be the prosecutor behind the bench. Are we not just allowed to say that victim's name ever again? We're not allowed to talk about Rook? What's taking so long? You there, what's going on? I don't know, sir. Oh, shit, I didn't press A. Hello, we've got a situation. I've broken the door. I refuse to fix it. Hello, I am guard, too. It's Knight. He's been killed. Oh, God. What? Killed? In the detention center? Holy shit, what happened to our security? Jesus. Poor Rook, yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Shelly. His boyfriend's dead. I really hope Shelly's the killer. Shelly the killer. Better have been the killer. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. What are you waiting for? Right. Guard, take us to the scene of the crime at once. Yes, sir. So it didn't happen in the holding cells? But surely that was where he was being held. That's what they're for. That's why we call them holding cells. Do I know anyone from those portraits? Oh, wait, hold on. The Mia-looking bitch, the second one from the left, I swear that's a character from, like, Jake? Detective Jake? Is that the game series I'm thinking of? I think that's what it's called. Wait, no, she had shorter hair. No, it still looks like that art style, though. I know, I'll miss his ice cream cone so much. Though I've seen a few of the sprites, and the sprites in this game are top tier. Sir, what the fuck? Come on, the crime scene's this way. What? What is that? Excuse you? Where are you taking us? Doesn't this door lead to the prison proper? Yes. Hold on. Hold on. I thought detention centers... It does look... Actually, I can kind of see it as Mario's dad. Jumpman. That does look kind of like Jumpman. And then the fourth one, that's just your average kudere from a mystery show. But also aren't like... Maybe this is just an America thing, because, like, I swear holding cells are, like, in our police stations. And then prison propers are, like, elsewhere in the state. Like, I think... Well, nope, that's where it used to be. We used to have the state prison at the point of the mountain. No, it's been moved because real estate idiots were like, no, we want this land. The PPP. Prison proper, as also known as You mean those other cells aren't part of the prison? Not exactly, no. Those are the detention center's holding cells. That's where defendants are kept while they're awaiting trial. Wouldn't they also be in the prisons? Aren't they only moved to the holding cells when we don't have a crime for them? I have so many questions. Ugh, Oh, that blueberry, man, I'm kicking my ass with it. Fuck. My mother-in-law. You meant the... You're right, that was one too many peas. Wow. Apparently me being sick also makes me very, very childish, because instead of prison proper, it's not the penis prison proper. It's just the prison proper. Oh, lordy Lou. Okay, actually, quick question. Because I feel like I keep lowering my voice. Can you all hear me okay? Can you hear me okay, BB? Or do I need to turn me up? Because I can. I have a little bit more bar left. Jeez Louise. The area beyond this door serves a rather different purpose. Yeah, it's where the people who are convicted serve out their time. Okay, good. Good. I suppose you could say it's the last place a great thief should ever want to be. Like you, Kay. Get in there. I am arresting you for theft. You have not committed. But you threaten it a lot. It might as well be, I'm arresting you for conspiracy to commit grand larceny. I've unlocked it, sir. Please follow me. Don't even get to watch the door open. They're like, we made this cool door. Can't. I'm so sorry. I thought I saw a character that's supposed to be dead. That was weird. A living one, I guess you should say. That's Knight, all right. But he's dead. How could this have happened? And how did he wind up inside the prison proper? He went for a visit. He was just saying hello. Why does it look like there's an animal cage here? Stealing my... Exactly, yes. 1,000,000%. That is the crime Kay has committed. This is horrible. How did Mr. Knight get himself murdered? I can hardly believe it myself, but there can be no doubting the evidence of our own eyes. And what's he doing here? I thought he was being held in the detention center, no? He was. He must have been. His trial hadn't even begun yet. I will say this is happily the lowest one of the lower registers I've been able to go. Thanks, Cold. It's been a while since I've lived down here. The law states that until convicted, suspects are to be kept in cells separate from the main prison. Only those who had been found guilty are sent to the prison proper. There's no way Knight should have been in here. Maybe he wandered his way over. You know, just opened that big old door super cash. Why are there... Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, but yeah, he would be seen if he went to the office area, I guess. It was Shelley, the pink glove. Oh my god, the pieces are connecting. The detention center and the prison are separated not only by 2 heavy doors, but also a lengthy corridor. That would have been a long way to wander, especially for a detainee. Hooray. A thing. Is it only partial right now? Can I take a look at that? Give it to me. Oh, there we go. Workshop? I mean, good for the prisoners having workshops. Because, oh yeah, that's where we're in a workshop. We're in workshop A right now, I think. Unless we went in B, and it was just badly communicated. I suppose we better take a closer look at Knight's body. We'll need to examine the scene of the crime carefully if we want to get to the bottom of this. Hooray. Murder. I'm good at investigating these. What is that? What is this? What is with all the weird equipment? I'm not sure, but I don't see anything particularly suspicious here. Smells weird, though. Kinda musky, like wet fur. I didn't know you had such a keen nose. Oh, it's nothing special, really. Except when it comes to sniffing out treasure. Shut up, Kay. Remind me to seal all my valuables away in airtight containers. You don't have to do that, Edgeworth. Just because she smells them doesn't mean... No way, Mr. Edgeworth. I'd never steal any of your stuff. But you would happily steal someone else's. I'm not sure that's entirely reassuring. I wanted to look at the bottles, but... Fine. Oh man, those are clawed to shit. Wait, hold on. Is this a dog grooming station? Are you guys grooming dogs? Bronco Knight, killed the day before his court date. We better take a closer look. Hello. Alright, Mr. Shelley's glove. Hello. A rubber glove. Yep, just the one though. I should examine it in more detail. Hello. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Inmate use only. I guess that means... And it must be one of the prisoners who was using it, right? Ooh, ooh. I'm feeling my throat clearing up a little bit. I'm not gonna push it, because then it will just die again. But the tea is working its magic. Hello. The fingers are covered with blood on this side. I think we can safely assume that this glove was dropped sometime after Knight's blood had been spilt. We can? How come? Because had it been on the floor when the pool of blood was forming, and the blood would have flowed around it, but not underneath it. Oh, meaning that there'll only be a band of blood around the edges of the fingers and not all over the back side. Why is oh my god, you're right. Hey, maybe that's Franziska's spare when she comes to visit the prison. Assuming the glove was discarded after the blood had pooled around the body. Maybe our murderer ditched it after they did the deed. It's certainly a possibility. At the very least, whoever it was that dropped it must have seen the body. Wait, I wanted to look at the other side. What the fuck? You there? Yes, sir? Have you seen that glove before? Yes, sir. The prisoners wear them for work. It's strange, though. Prisoners issued with those gloves are under strict orders to keep them in their cells. Okay. I might be thinking of just, like, mental institutes. But, like, isn't a rubber glove kind of dangerous? I mean, like, I know I'm only imagining they could, like, use it to choke themselves, but, like, I don't know what kind of prison sentences they're dealing with in this section of the prison, if this is, like, you're spending 20, or you're spending whatever, and not life, or what does the Ace Attorney universe believe in no, it does believe in the death penalty, that's right, Dahlia Hawthorne received the death penalty at one point. I can't remember why. No, it was for the murder of a college student. That was it. They aren't allowed to take them out without permission, and we always check. I suppose that would explain why there aren't any other gloves in the workshop. I want to look at the black shit. What is the black goop? Is that what that is? Oh, yeah, it kind of has that texture. There's mud all over it. Maybe the prisoners were making mud pies. Kay, honey. Why? Wish I could have joined them. I love making mud pies. Kay, do you eat them too? What is happening? Not anywhere near my crime scene, you're not. Get out of my house, Kay. It's Kirby's insides. If you stare too long into the abyss. Okay, hello. We'll start with this. His neck brace is soaked with the blood from the hole in his neck. Thanks for showing that. That's kind of gross. I would assume that's the cause of death, and that it was probably instantaneous. Hold on. Gotta get more tea. There we go. Oh. Boo. He wouldn't have even had the chance to cry out for help. There's a small cut on his scalp, too. Was he struck with something? Maybe he fell and hit his head after he was stabbed in the throat? It's possible. but it's too early to say with any certainty. Okay, you have your camera with you, correct? Could you lend it to the detective so that he can photograph the body?
Sure thing.
How is, like, there not more guards just swarming this place? Where is everybody? This is a goddamn prison.
Sure thing. All yours, Gummy.
Thanks. Alright, here we go. These clothes sure are a mess, though, huh? Indeed, they appear to be covered in dirt. Weird. Guess he's like me when it comes to laundry. My guy, he's in prison. I don't know if he really has all that much in the way of changing clothes until he's convicted. Do we give holding mates? No, we do, because people on trials do. But they're like serving some of their time already or whatever. I don't fucking know. It would be a grave error to think that anybody else could be quite like you, detective. You pretty boy, you. Hello.
Is that...
Oh, I've seen one of these in your office, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm sure you have, detective. It's a pocket chess set. Get ready to only hear about chess for the next millennia. The victims, I'd imagine.
Makes sense. He loved chess, after all. His parents were crazy enough to even name him after chess.
Yeah, it would have been a good way to pass the time. Time to look inside it. Hello. Open.
Come on. Hurry up and open that clasp.
This is a murder investigation. You sound like a child on Christmas morning.
Oh, please. Even your heart must skip a beat when you're about to open a mysterious box.
Not all of us think like you, Kay. Thankfully. That's just chess pieces. That's just chess pieces. Woohoo.
These are the chess pieces, right? I've seen the ones you have in your office. So how come these are black and white?
Most chess pieces are. The ones in my office are custom made. For me to live out my fantasies of pegging right.
As in they're unique? And probably valuable?
Kay, you just told me you weren't going to steal my shit. You lying bitch.
I like the sound of that.
She's got that glit in her eye. She better not be planning a robbery. She is, Edgeworth. Always and forever. Hello. The fuck are you? The body is partially covered by a dirt-stained tarp.
And there's a rope on top of it.
Was Knight tied up with the rope somehow? So it was a kidnapping as well as a murder. This sounds more and more like Shelley the Killer the more I listen to it. We should take a look under the sheet as well.
That's a lot of red stuff.
Look at all that red stuff. Kay, you know blood at this point. Yes, I'd say that's blood. Wow. Astute.
We should keep looking around. There's bound to be more secrets to uncover, I'm sure of it.
Hand. There's something on his finger.
Let's take a closer look, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a ring. And an expensive-looking one at that.
I don't remember a ring when we arrested him. Don't even think about it, Kay.
What? I didn't say anything.
Okay, that was it? Okay. Sounds good, I guess. Sure. Anything else? Okay. Nope. Sounds good. Hi, Kay. Where'd the officer go? Oh, there he is. I was like, what the fuck? I don't feel like there's anything else for me to look at. Yeah, but I only have the one thing. Okay. Guess I'll just keep looking at everything. What the fuck are you?
Time to inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Indeed, this area is too big to take in all at once. Fortunately, I can use this some stuff. I can do tutorial shit. I can move my head off of my shoulders and lengthen my neck in order to look around. Ugh. Oof, that tea is tasting awful now. It's starting to cool and ugh. I must scour the scene and inspect everything. Hello, it's a hook. Are you the murder weapon? Looks like a pulley of some kind.
Maybe the prisoners use it for work.
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, so I know you're going to say no, but...
Absolutely not, Kay. You are not permitted to swing on that rope.
I knew it.
I should have known you were being serious. You absolute fool. The fuck? These tops are rather colorful. Oh, I was not looking at the tarp. I was looking at the whip. You know, this fucking circus-ass looking whip. They kind of stand out in a room like this, don't they?
They certainly don't look like they belong in a prison. Look, there's a whip on top of them. There you go, Kay.
At least you see it. Edgeworth's kind of being stupid today.
You know who that reminds me of, right? Hey, maybe it's actually hers. Maybe she left it here.
Not a chance. She and her whip are attached at the wrist, trust me. There was a rope near Mr. Knight's body, too. I don't know why I used Mr. I don't think that was written there.
Speaking of which, want to see my super stealthy
rope escape trick? Thanks, but I'll let you know when I'm in need of saving. She seems genuinely disappointed. Ooh, I ruined the poor girl's day. Good. Wow, they're both tarps. Genius. These tarps have a pretty distinctive design. In fact, it's the same design as the bloody tarp around Mr. Knight's body. Yes, you took the words right out of my mouth. Without me voice acting, I'm not paying attention to names, and I'm getting confused.
That'll teach you to be so careless, Mr. Edgeworth. You need to keep your treasures close when there's a great thief around.
I thought you were on sabbatical. When did she say that? Did I miss something? Hello. Not a bad bit of evidence gathering.
Nothing can stop us when we're on the hunt together, right, Gummy?
You betcha. We're unstoppable. A regular Three Musketeers. Let's not get carried away, Detective. There's one thing we still haven't found. What do you mean, sir? The murder weapon, you idiots. Where'd it go? Hello. I see no sign of a murder weapon anywhere. You're right. I didn't even think of that. Gumshoe? Gumshoe, please don't tell me you get fired after this game is done because of your dumbness. I love you, Gumshoe, but holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Come now, Detective. These are basic investigative principles we're talking about here. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, sir.
Don't worry, Gummy. It hadn't crossed my mind either.
A fact that hardly puts my mind at ease, Kay. Animal holding cell thing. This prison is fucked, dude. Items that could prove even potentially lethal are strictly controlled within a prison. After all, we wouldn't want the inmates getting their hands on them, would we? Which means acquiring a murder weapon would be hard enough, let alone leaving the scene with one.
Oh yeah, nice thinking, Mr. Edgeworth.
What was the murder weapon? And where has it gone? The answers to these questions may be the keys to figuring out what happened here. Maybe. I didn't know the guy had a whole entourage. Oh. Hi. Can I help you? Excusez-moi, but this is the scene of the crime, right? Wait a second. Are you? No way. Those piercing eyes, that furrowed brow. Mr. Fender, what? Hold on. Are you kidding me right now? I'm gonna shoot somebody. So this is a defense attorney named Mr. Fender. I hate everything. What the fuck? Ace Attorney has been on the nose. It's not afraid to be on the nose, but this feels painful. This is painful. I know, right? But even after all this time, I've known I'd know that deep brow anywhere and that neckwear obs. Did you just say obs? You're right, it is. That's right. At least in the fan translation, I have no idea what he's like in this. It's probably not any different. Madvin von Karma, the man, the legend. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see you here. Dude, that man has been in police custody for at least 2-3 years. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about, pal? This is Mr. Edgeworth, not that old geezer. Detective. Heel. Edgeworth? Wow, guess that explains the fresh face. Can't blame a guy for mixing you two up, though. You're the spitting image of the old devil in his day. I see you haven't changed. How many years has it been? Man, good question. But who's counting, huh? Been away traveling so long I lost track. You know how it is. Were you defense attorneying elsewhere? What were you doing? You fedora-wearing freak? But you know what I do remember? You betraying everything you were supposed to stand for. Thanks. That's a way to say hi to an old acquaintance. Just immediately antagonize them with calling them the name of their old mentor who murdered their dad. And you're an asshole. Yeah, I'm going to stop drinking that tea. Holy shit, that's gotten bad. Steeped too long. Too much blueberry. Oh my god.
Well, where'd that come from? And who are you anyway?
This is Eddie Fender. Eddie? Oh my... Eddie Fender. He's a defense attorney. Oh, I've never seen that sprite before. I didn't know he could be polite like that. Don't say that to her, please. Stop. Enchanté, as they say. Fender's the name and defending's the game. You sound like a con artist. I'm a bit of an ace attorney. No, you're not. Only Nick and Apollo and Athena are the only ones who can claim that title. Get the fuck out of here. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
And I'm Kay Faraday. Great thief. I'm on sabbatical at the moment, though.
A great thief. Wow, that's so romantic. Très chic, if you will. Have you been in France this whole time? Did you go vacation? Is that where you've been traveling? You backpacker? Was he backpacking in France?
Right, it's nice to finally meet someone who gets it. I'm looking to expand the franchise, actually.
I even made signing up super simple. Kay, don't make an MLM out of the Autogarasu, please. Sounds awesome. I'd love to come hang out with you guys, if you'll have me. But you don't like Edgeworth. You were being really rude. Sorry, I should have also mentioned that it's girls only. And they have to be super fun and super cool, and you make it the Powerpuff Girls, Kay? Hey, I totally get it. No hard feelings, yeah? Come on, bring it in. Damn nabbit, dude. He is still creepy. Why'd you do this, game?
You've got to be kidding.
Thank you, Kay, for at least not being stupid enough to accept his hug. My bad. I'm just not so used to how they do things elsewhere, you know? What? Adults still won't hug random children. She's still like 17, I think. Yeah, she's still very much a child, and you are, holy shit. How about no, dude? You need to not. And you can't hide behind, this is the way the Blink does it. Shut the fuck up. And why are you here, Mr. Fender? Whoops, almost forgot this is your scene. Keeping the defense out is strategy number 1 in the Von Karma playbook, after all, isn't it? Oh my god, you're an asshole. Don't shrug at me, you bitch. Hey, quit it with all the Von Karma stuff, pal. What gives? Detective, calm yourself. His attitude is unfortunately understandable. It is? Yeah, Gumshoe, you know he did that once upon a time. It's thanks to your incompetence that Phoenix could get around it anyway. I take it you are Mr. Knight's attorney. Guilty as charged, Your Honor. Well, I was supposed to be anyway. God, I didn't know you were this insufferable. So he was planning to represent Knight if his client had been murdered. He and I would have faced off against each other in court. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. Hello. Hello. So the victim asked you to represent him. Sure did. We were supposed to have a little chat today. As was I. But a guard showed up instead and told us that his body had been found. Hi? That is adorable, but what? I'm as bummed about it as you. Even brought him some weenies to cheer him up. You are not helping your case, sir. Mr. Fender, you know you can't bring food into the prison. Oh yeah, well it's here now. Want some? Little vice I picked up on my travels. So... Moreshi? No, Morish? Morish? What? I am not well traveled. No, thank you. Fine, you do you. What are you doing here anyhow? Don't tell me you wanted to hear Knight's side. Von Karma was always more of a He didn't teach you that? Can't even do my mocking voice without that kind of hurting. That's stupid. That was a long time ago. If you say so. Sure you don't want any weenies? I no, thank you. You fucking strange man. It is. It's really cute. But also, like, it's a weenie. From this man. Have you met with your client previously? Yes, indeed, Your Honor. Stop that. Stop that, you little shit. Just yesterday, in fact. The Bronxster called me the minute he was arrested. Sounded really freaked out, man. Oh yeah, mentioned your little performance, too. According to him, you really made a nuisance of yourself. Yeah. And not a kind word was spoken, I'm sure. Well, sticks and stones and all that. Boy, did he not like you. Trash talked to you something fierce. Can't say I didn't join the fun, though. You little shit. How dare you, Mr. Fender? What the fuck? Line up, kid. I'm kind of a fixture in the visitor's room here. And I don't think I ever had that much of a gas. What is happening? Oh, so you come here a lot. Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea, little sis. I'm never on the wrong side of the bars. Just happen to know someone who is. The visitor's room is usually where I'm at, but this isn't exactly my first time in the clink either. In which case, I'd better ask him what he knows about this room. What is the fuck? Tell me, what do you know about the scene of the crime? Huh? Oh, this room. No, dude. I hate you. What do you know about it? I'll give you 3 choices. I have a feeling none of these are correct, and you're being a little shit. Honestly. I want to say... It's not... I mean, it could be technically a classroom. Because they might be learning to do what I assume is dog grooming here. But it also could be... But it's work. I do know it's work, so fuck it. It's a classroom. Is it a classroom? What? Like they tied the Bronxster up in here to teach him a lesson? Check out those powers of deduction. A pat on the head for our genius prosecutor. Now let's see what the answer key has to say, shall we? Oh no, you got it wrong. This is actually a workshop. That wasn't one of my 3 answers. You fuck. So all the options he gave me were wrong. How infantile. Fuck you, dude. The cons come here to perform various duties. They can learn new skills, too. Bank some qualifications for when they're back on the street. I see. And how is access to this room controlled? Who has the key? Chill out, Edgeworth. I don't have all the answers. He makes it look like my simple point finger is a gun. Just the way he's like, ah. My man over there probably does, though. Right, compadre? Yes, sir. The workshops aren't locked with physical keys. Their doors are fitted with sensors instead. What kind of sensors? Inmates are issued with special bracelets, sir. What is this, face-off? When they walk through a workshop door, the sensor checks their bracelet. And if they're not supposed to be there, ding-a-ling-a-ling, an alarm sounds. If they let it ring for too long, then bzz, they get real shock, if you know what I mean. This really is face-off. What the fuck? And if they try to break or remove the bracelet, bzz, a shock 3 times worse than that. What? That's brutal. I think that might be, like, cruel and unusual punishment. But I get it, but also, what the fuck? I guess they need to ensure that the inmates follow the rules, but that sounds a bit excessive. If they wish to pass through a door like this one, prisoners need to be accompanied by a guard. We disable the sensor for them and let them in. Gundam ass bracelet. You get all that? Have any prisoners used this workshop today? No, sir. No one's been in here for days. I'd know if they had. Okay, so how long has he been dead? We know. We spoke to Fender spoke to him yesterday, so we have like at least 12 to 24 hour period. So no prisoners have entered, let alone used this workshop today. Fancy. Which means something. That there's a contradiction in this crime scene. Oh yeah, unless the bracelet's on his fucking, well, they could be used like anklets. Namely, there's something here that shouldn't be. The guy. Take another quick look over the crime scene and employ my power of deduction to solve this mystery. Oh, okay. Hi. How are you? Oh yeah, his sleeve is all like undone. So that's probably where the player slit would have been. I would assume. I don't have... I'm gonna try that. Nope, it didn't like that. Okay. I have a foggy brain, so let me click through this while I pull up the guy. Because I'm thinking today? Nope, not gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh shit, I have so many fucking tabs. I really need to clean this out. There we go. Oh, yeah, Oh, it's, I guess this, okay. Why is this the thing? Whatever. Whatever. For some reason, this is it. Prisoners aren't able to come and go from this workshop as they please. The door sensor would detect their bracelets and the alarm would sound. What's more, according to the guard, no prisoners were authorized to be in this room at all today. And yet, here we have a rubber glove, of the kind issued to inmates. This is a clear contradiction. I mean, kind of, I guess. I don't know. So where did the glove come from, sir? I don't know, detective. Not yet, anyway. I mean, I guess he wasn't a prisoner who would have been issued a glove. But I don't know if that's a contradiction. It's just a question. All I know for sure now is that the glove is a valuable piece of evidence. Hooray. You, apart from prisoners and guards, who else has access to this room? No one, sir. This is a prison, after all. Prisoners and guards are pretty much all there is. Mr. Fender? Come on, don't play us like that, friend. We both know that's not true. You know as well as I do that prisoners and guards aren't the only ones who can come in here. Huh? Oh, do you mean... But sir, they're... Mr. Fender, would you care to get to the point? Who exactly are you talking about? What? You don't have a pair of peepers in that hard head of yours? You didn't see them on the way in? Wandering about in the corridors, chilling with their buds? I bet if you mosey on out of that door right now, you'd trip over one of them before you'd taken a step. Listen, pal, we've just had about enough of your baloney. You asshole. Take a chill pill, big guy. I'm on your side. You know, for such a wide fella, you have a very narrow mind. Fuck you. You're so mean. What did you... Detective? Sorry, sir. Look, just follow me, okay? Seeing is believing. Isn't that what they say? What the fuck? What is in the middle of the room? What the shit is that? And also, why are we in a fucking underground cave? In the middle of fucking Tokyo, LA. What's happening? There's no... What? So it's not just a dog grooming station. It's an everything grooming station. What the fuck? Here the humans share their space with some special friends. Animals? Yup. Furred and feathered fellows of all shapes and sizes filled me in on how it came about. Seems they decided to try a little experiment in animal therapy a few years back. The cons are assigned a critter each, a buddy to help keep their spirits up.
Really? Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
Monkey. I'm trying to figure out what he is, though. Because isn't he an ape? He doesn't have a tail. Plus, inmates can even earn pet care qualifications if they go through some job training with the animals.
Oh, that must be what all the equipment in the workshop is for.
You got it. Room set up specially for that training stuff. Also, it's true. Edgelord's white version. So, when you said somebody else could have been at the scene of the crime, Exactamundo, big guy, I was talking about these guys. That just means you're still talking baloney. What would an animal do with a rubber glove? Good question. All I'm saying is that it was possible. The rest is Mr. Prosecutor's problem. No, sir, a defense attorney also needs to help solve things, you dick. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, if you want me to arrest this piece of baloney, just say the word. I'm sure we could dig up so many sex offenses from this one bitch. Let me get this straight. Are you saying these animals can wander freely around the prison? You know those sensors on the doors? They detect the prisoner's bracelets and sound the alarm when somebody goes walkabout. Well, for our furry friends, it's the other way around. They're fitted with microchips that open doors right up. What? Hi, Muffin Boy. It fits right in with the monkey that is currently not visible on screen, so it worked. Funnily enough. They are? They have automatic pet doors? Uh-huh. They're implanted just under the skin around the shoulders. Big needle, quick jab, and voila. I didn't want to know how it was done. Gross. What? Doesn't it hurt? Nope, they don't feel a thing. That's what they tell me anyway. Now, where was I? Ah, right. So the point is, they're not the baddies here, so there's no reason to punish them. Oh, yeah, he is one of the, yeah. That's not Osaka. I can't remember what part of Japan has those awesome hot springs and these cute red-faced monkeys. Oh, I've always wanted to go there. It's ironic, really. Here in this institution where the humans are caged, the animals are free to roam to their heart's content. It's a reverse zoo. It's Kay. That's just part of her design, and I hate it. I assume it has to be like, she's a great thief, so obviously her lockpick can just sit in her hair. But it's not anime enough unless it's huge. They're not completely free, though. They can't leave the prison proper, for one thing. No sensor on that big mother of a door out. You see? What? No sensor on that big mother of a door out, you see. That's not English. I think you're missing a there. I think it's missing that. Ah. What's that tinkling sound? Sir? Big ol' boy. Get him. Kill Fender. Do it. Oh, you're like a guide dog. That's a guide dog harness, kind of. Just look at that thing. And is that a bell around its neck? That explains the sound, I suppose. all of them. She can open every lock with her skeleton hair key. Hi. Oh, at least you don't transform like Missile does. You're a very calm boy, surprisingly.
Mr. Edgeworth, were you seriously trying to stare it down? Don't stare dogs directly in the eye. It's a threat.
I refuse to lose to a dog. Edgeworth just fell victim to the stupid pills in the air. Not for nothing, sir, but your dog handling skills could use some work. Leave it to a pro. I know how to treat them right. Come on now, come to Gummy. Please love Gumshoe. Aww. He did not love Gumshoe. It's okay, Missile still loves you. Man, ignored by a dog. That dog was certainly very different to the other animals. And it seemed to have a real thing against me. And only me. Alrighty then, you've met the menagerie. What's next? Guess we better interview some witnesses, right, sir? Indeed, we need more information regarding what was happening around the time the body was found. I am glad that they've kept the color scheme of the prison uniforms that was introduced in Game 3. It's kind of nice. Then let's start with that guy. Hey, you there in the cell. He was not wearing a hood earlier. Did you just take your time to hide your face? But really quick, you're like, ah, shit, the cops. It's the popo. Oh, I didn't know about the slow blinking with cats. I'll have to try that with my sister's cat and my in-laws' cats. Ignored again by another dog. Hello, we were wondering if you might be able to tell us about anything about this morning's incident. Oh, Lord.
Is anyone else a little afraid of this guy?
No, not really. He just seems grumpy. Not a big talker, huh? It's alright, man. I'm on your side here. Let's start with a handshake, huh? Maybe a hug to break the ice. Sir. You're right. It didn't really dawn on me that this is a prison uniform and they let you have hoods. That seems like such a security risk. I mean, they have bracelets, so I guess that's why, but also, dude, we need to see your face on security cameras. What the fuck? Seconds out. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, I get it, man. Not everyone's the hugging type. I'm cool with that. Prisoner, kill him. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? What am I looking at? Why are you... I've held one of those ball and chains before in a performance. I think our director found a 5-pounder. I think it was a 5-pounder. And they're very awkward when they're hanging like that. Dude, that's so bad for your wrists, even if those are just 5 pounds. The weight should be like on, like in the band, not dangling like that. Your poor wrists. And he does have a little polar bear. But also what? Why? What does polar bears have to do with boxing? Who are you? Round 1, 10 reps each. What is this man up to? I don't know. I'd better see what he has to say for himself. What the fuck? Your name? From the blue corner. Oh my god. It's Rocco D259 Carcerado? Carcerado? Okay, I get Rocco is kind of like a weird reference to Rocky, I guess. But what is Carcerado? Or Carcerado? I don't know. I mean, they all get assigned an animal therapy friend. So I guess this one's his, but why a polar bear? Why? Don't mind if I keep moving, do you, boss? Fighters can't let his heart rate drop, see? You should let your heart rest or it'll explode, dude. Doesn't look like there's any danger of that. Don't you worry, you'll lose don't you worry you'll lose too much weight doing all that? Gotta make weight before a fight, boss. Won't even make it to the ring if you don't. What is happening? So you're... Wait, I get it. You gotta be a boxer, right? Was, back in the day. But it's good to stay fighting fit. Leastways, that's how I see it. What was your crime? I want to know. Did you box some... Wait. Ceratosaurus. Oh my god. Oh my god. But like, I wonder if like him being in jail is kind of a reference to like, I think it's Rocky 3, where the Russian boxer like absolutely kills like Rocky's best friend or something. I don't know those movies as well as I should, but is that like is that what happened? Did you box a guy to death and now you're in prison? Oh, we killed a kangaroo. No. Oh no. Well, actually, okay, if it's Kangaroo Jack, he should have been acquitted.
So is the bear part of your training too? He looks kind of like an apron. It's so cute.
Ain't nothing cute about Teddy. Kid's my partner, see? This here polar bear keeps me on my toes. Do you fight him? What happened? He doesn't look like a fighter. Look at his tongue. I love him. He seems to have loosened up a little. Now's my chance. Where were you and Teddy at the time of the incident? Oh, the bear's like barely holding on now. Dude, buddy, you can do it. My day's okay. I have a cold of some kind it's only affecting my throat, luckily. And luckily it's not COVID. I took a test today. So I'm a little tired. My throat's a little mad at me, but I didn't want to miss another week of stream. That's a Digimon, not a real panda. Not panda, wow, polar bear, Jesus. So but otherwise I'm doing fine. What? Come on, boss. I ain't no stoolie. What? And I don't know nothing, no how. You are saying weird boxing terms? ? And I'm not sure if they're real. I know like there's the bench and technically in boxing there's the stool in the corners of the ring or whatever. Is that what you're referencing? Oh, Luke's doing better. Yeah, he's at work right now, so he's doing a lot better health-wise. Luckily his job's really close to home. It's like 10 minutes away, which is super nice compared to when it used to be an hour away. I'll be the judge of that. Please answer the question. You punch drunk or something, boss? I told you, I don't know zip. Punch drunk. I need to... Oh, hi, Neptune. It's all good. I'm glad the COVID was negative, honestly. I didn't want COVID.
Guess there's only one thing to do, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Indeed. The more he protests his ignorance, the more certain I am that he's hiding something. All right, let's see exactly what you do and don't know. Shall we, Mr. Carcerato? Carcerato. I don't know your name. Sir, can't we call you Rocky? Please? I just want to call you Rocky. Oh god, not the chest dimension. Okay, I'm gonna ignore chat for a little bit because fuck the chest dimension. I gotta get to my guide. Now let us analyze the state of play. Oh no. 3D chess pieces. And none of them are boxers. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the offensive, I should remain calm and bide my time. He is bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the incident. I'll start by asking about his movements, and bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him. You gonna do a one-punch knockout? I doubt it. Tell me about your day. Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? He's so nervous. You will answer me, Mr. Carceretto. What? You want a shot at the champ? Is that it? Then put him up, pal. Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time? You think I got the stamina, kid? Oh, you just you try me. Stop antagonizing him, Edgeworth, when I'm trying to just bide our time. I ain't tired. Not today, not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me. Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired. I thought you took it easy, you liar. Take this pod to the face. May have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerado. Oh, is it incarcerated? Is that what that last name is? Is just jail? It's incarcerate, so Carcerado? God, I hate it. But I'm afraid your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning. Oof. We gotta be careful here, Teddy. He just starts talking to his bear. When this guy lands, he lands. What? Oh no. Oh no. The leg braces are off. Oh Jesus. He's at full power. He's Rock Lee. Is that what that Naruto character's name is? I can't remember. He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. I should try asking him about what has happened at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell. Oh, hold on. I can feel a sneeze, and it does not want to happen. Okay. If I sneeze, I sneeze. I'm sorry. I don't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. This sounds so dumb. Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident? I was, catching some Z's. We both was. The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered. Oh. Oh, he nervous. You're gonna break your own rook. Fighter's gotta be able to get out quick while he's down, but he needs his beauty sleep too, builds muscle. If that's so, and I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regiment. You don't say? So Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to fight game, huh? When it comes to the fight game. Who knew? How do you know my profession, sir? Sir? I never introduced myself. Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep, and that you are lying. Again. The poor polar bear. You're good, kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching nosies. But what, a guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now? The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. Could well prove to be a useful clue. What was it like around here? Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident? What do you mean strange? Don't play dumb, dum-dum. Answer the question. Tell me what was going on around that time. Wish I could help you, boss, but I was asleep. We both was. Time to deploy my clue. You lying sack of shit. Enough of your barefaced lies. You weren't asleep, you were exercising. You told me as much yourself just 2 seconds ago. What the fuck? Oof, a counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming. Seems like I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerado. It's time to come clean about what you know. Alright, you don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already. Already, you say? What happened to the animals? You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. Teddy is really cute. Oh yeah, Shadow has inhibitor rings. I forgot about that. Sorry, I can now look back at chat now that we've won the chess dimension. Oh Jesus. Let me just smack my mic. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier. Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerado? Oh my god, his rook exploded. Yeah. Quit it, will ya? I'm getting shellackled? Sure. Fine. Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring. Checkmate. We're just going to throw each other's own little game words at each other. It's fine. We weren't playing even the same sport. We all know you would have won if I was in the ring. I can't punch for shit. I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you? Fine, I'll talk.
You did it, Mr. Edgeworth.
Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only just begun. Don't sass me, bitch. Hey, can we call a timeout here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today. After all these years, Edgeworth. Don't sass me, bitch. It's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. Just thought you should know I'll be telling you-know-who what you've become. Voldemort?
Who know who?
Keen to get a lowdown, huh? Well, that's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man. Why so sensitive? Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time. Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. Edgeworth stopped doing things the Von Karma way 2 years ago, dude. After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right?
What is he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Nothing that need concern you, Kay. Our focus should be on Mr. Carceredo here. Now, shall we continue? It's time to hear the truth at last. You won't land a glove on me, kid. Wait, what? Why immediately into testimony? I earned this. I already did the chess dimension. We don't have to do this more, but okay. Also, welcome to the outside of your cell, I guess. I've only seen the first trailer. It's something I want to go see. I still need to see the sequel, though. I've only seen the first of the 3 Sonic movies. I know Luke will want to go see it, so we might find a time to go see it. There was a show, finished right around 10 a.m. Came back here after, did me some training. Leastways, I tried to. Barely got to the count of 2 before somebody screams, "What the ah?" Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. What can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tunes it out and gets back to work. I mean, honestly, it's true, but holy shit, the fact you guys can tune that shit out. I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help. Like I say, boss, what can I do? Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved in what ain't none of their concern. Look at he's just like, ooh, a hand. Oh, he's so cute. I hear you, brother. Best you could do is rubberneck from in there anyway, am I right? You mentioned training, Mr. Carceredo. I can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is. There's a guy. The Fixer, they call him. Isn't that what he was called in, like, fucking Shawshank Redemption, too? Or did, fucking... hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue. Morgan Freeman's character have another name in that movie. Oh, thank you. I'll probably see if Luke wants to watch it when he gets home.
What's a fixer?
Fellow who can get his hands on just about anything you need for a price. No way. Think you can find it. Perhaps, Mr. Carceredo, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony. Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1. You put me down? Try it, you bum. And what am I? Chopped liver? Yes. Yes, you are. Fender. God, I hate that name. I don't even remember what he was in the fan translation anymore. That's left me. Let's see. Right, it was instantaneous, wasn't it? Yeah, killed instantly.
Objection!
Oi, sorry, my throat. It's got the bubblies going on, I think. Are you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerato? Huh? You trying to be cute or something? The victim died from a wound to the throat. And very quickly at that. Oh, what was he? Please help me out, Valuta. Can't remember it. It makes me sad. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream as you claim he did. Oh, the punch. That's right, it was Shields, Raymond Shields. I so prefer that to Fender. Shields is... I will give the fan translation that. They did some damn good names. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible. But there must have been a scream. He said there was. He said there was? Quit looking so smug, will ya? Just look at the cute little animal. Ignore the very sweaty man. Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? The guy in the next cell did. He told me so. The next cell? Oh my god. What is Polly doing there? Let me go talk to Polly. I need to go say hi to Polly. You mean... Hey, you don't have an animal companion. Where's yours? Huh? What do you want? I heard a scream. What of it? We came back from the show and they put us in our cells, same as always. And just like I told this guy, I heard it. A scream. A real scary one. Scary how exactly? Didn't tell him this part, I guess, but it was kind of like... Not doing that. Someone, anyone, come quickly. He's... Something like that. Oh, someone discovering the body. Well, I guess to say that probably wasn't the victim. He hated his Digimon partner. Oh, God. It sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body.
Ah, that explains it. So Mr. Corrado was telling the truth, more or less.
Is that really the case, though? Are there really no problems now with his testimony? I think there is a problem. I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head. Namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerato? Yeah, what gives, pal? How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day? Ah, he's about to attack. What do you think I did, the crime or something? Huh? From inside this here cell? Guy died over in the workshop, in case you forgot. Well, yeah, it does seem a little weird, now that you mention it. He's right, neither of us could have done it. Oh, that man's ready to kill. That, the one that we're talking to, that's just an unnamed prisoner, for a hot second, I thought that was, oh no, I've forgotten his name now, but oh, Terry Falls. It looked like Terry Falls, one of the, defendants, slash victims from, Trials and Tribulations. It does. It does. It does work a lot better. I get why, I assume... I would need to look at, I guess, Fender's, Japanese name and see if it's closer to Defense rather than Shield. But, I don't know. It also could have just been maybe the localizers for this version. The official version were like, ooh, we shouldn't touch the fan work in a sense. Like, let's let them have their names and not make them official. And or it was out of, like, spite that they didn't make them official. I don't know. Because let me tell you, if I could get out of this here cage and murder somebody, you'd all be toast. Holy shit, dude. Do not admit that to these people. Do you know? Oh my god. Ain't that the truth? You bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it. Almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing that again anytime soon. I'm guessing this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth. What's my next move here? I won't get much more out of them in this state. I'm sorry. Who's there? Oh, God. What are your names now? And how annoying are you two? Probably just as. Order in the court. I don't know why you get a voice. I guess my throat's recovering enough that you might as well have one. Who died and made you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here? Hush now. Silence is golden. See ya, Muffin Boy. Yeah, no, he didn't. I mean, he technically did. He was in the prison clothes, but he did not get to stay there long term. Nope. It scared the shit out of me when I thought it was Terry Falls, though. I was like, whoa, it's a ghost. Is it? Your hand, if you please. Are you about to smack it? By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be, a simple life awaits you. What the fuck? You're like a nun or some shit? What is this? Simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions. May the goddess of justice watch over. I guess, yeah, you do call her, you know, the goddess of law, goddess of justice. Shit, dude. I'm not ready. Good night. Just rewatch the stream when it's over. Watch over you now and always. Okay. Thank you, madam. Guard, if you would. Oh, are you about to buzz him? Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. Oh my god. What? Come on, please, boss. Any place but there. Jesus, lady. And she looks so calm doing it. Holy fuck. Can judges do this? I need to ask my father-in-law. He does work as a judge sometimes. There is no need to be afraid, my child. What the fuck? If anything, you should rejoice. This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be reborn. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, polar bear friend, goodbye. Bye, Teddy. Oh, goddess of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. I'm reading prayers right now. What the fuck? Oh, Holy One, we give thanks in your name. Oh my god, and you are? What the fuck? Verity Gavel. I hate that name. At your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the... What? And to work at the pleasure of the law. Oh my god. Oh my god. And what is a judge doing in a place like this? Judges come to the prisons, I assume? Since you ask, Mr. Edgeworth, I have been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. And it is my sacred duty to deliver it. Holy shit, what have they done to you, Gavel? I don't even remember your name either from the fan translation. Shit. The Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence? What the heck is that? It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child. I need a minute. I need a minute. Oh my god. Oh, if Luke was here. Oh, if Luke was here, he would be so pissed. Holy shit. I now need to fucking... Because I think, this committee she's talking about, I think, fucking... My father-in-law is on something similar because he's in charge of training prosecutors for the state, or like his committees or whatever. Justine, that was it. Justin Courtney. I do. Okay, that's fair. It is less generic, but also, what the fuck? This is all so dumb. Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? Whoa. The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest. I guess... No, that's not what my father-in-law does. He's very much just on the training end. In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line. Where have they been for the past forever? Von Karma did his bullshit for 40 years. The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. A panel of which you are a member, I assume. I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service. Thanks for coming to see us like this, but speaking for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with a judicial compadre. Come on, bring it in and chillax. I hate you, Fender. I hate you so much. We're all friends here. Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association? You're just straight up threatening his job. Oh my god. We have. Her introduction was not so religious. Makes one wonder. Yeah, oh my god. I need friends who read Japanese to tell me things. Because what the fuck? What the absolute fuck? Because I don't remember her being this way at all. I mean, like, yeah, she'd talk about her goddess of law or whatever in the fan translation from the clips I've watched. But, like, holy shit, this is another level. I mean, it makes more sense now looking at her design. Like, the robe is very... And with, like, the cape, it does feel very, like, old school. Or, like, heightened. That's the word I'm looking for. Heightened, like... religious Christian nun type of dealio. Yeah. Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay? I also hate Fender's quote shit. That's so annoying.
So your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them.
Precisely, my child. It's gonna be like this the whole time. Praise be to the goddess of justice for bestowing her gift of insight unto you. That sounds so backhanded. What the shit, lady? The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge. And what is the committee for prosecutory... whatever you said, what with Mr. Edgeworth? We're in the middle of an investigation here. Objection! Hello, small boy. You smarmy little get. Oh my god, what's your name?
Pitiful. You really don't know, do you?
What an ignoramus. Anyone who uses the insult ignoramus is such a nerd and a geek. Who are you, pal? Winner. I'm okay. I'm not really, but it's fine. Eustace Winner, prosecutor extraordinaire. Now you might just know me as just the Winner. I miss DeBest. Oh, DeBest was so much better. Oh my god. A name they call me down at the prosecutor's office. You are wearing a school uniform. Shut up. With great affection, I might add. His hair does look like a cottony. I have never heard of you. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there? Nope. Name means nothing to me. Well, it's to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Oh, Eustace Winner. Eustace. Ignorance is sweet, as they say. So I'm sure most things mean sweet nothing to you. Nothings to you. Ignorance is bliss, Winner. And I don't think sweet nothings means what you think it means. You child. You absolute fool. It is entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us just last month. So he's nothing but a rookie. Why does he have the title of the Winner? Is that his nickname from school? I'm not just any rookie. I am a winning rookie. God, what a piece of shit. which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now let us cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What are we talking about? We just started.
What do you mean? What mess?
I fear I know exactly what he means. The committee is sending an envoy with a new prosecutor in tow. I suspect I know what you're getting at, Winter. But I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Gavel?
Very well. By the power vested in me by the goddess of justice, I hereby declare that in the matter of the incident at the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight...
Oh, yeah, I guess we did kind of almost commit, or start an international incident. So,
the committee hereby decrees that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duties and replaced by Prosecutor Winter. Here ends the verdict.
Oh, okay. Would you slam that on? Did you slam that on the... I just realized every jail cell has a fucking, like, information panel like a zoo does. What the shit? What, Mr. Edgeworth is off the case, just like that? Judge Gavel, I believe I asked for an explanation.
No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in.
The goddess has spoken, and her judgment is final. I'm about... I'm gonna lose my mind. What is happening? Objection! What exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case?
Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt.
You boarded the presidential plane, violating the principle of extraterritorial... Oh my god. Extraterritoriality. Nope. Extraterritoriality. There we go. Oh.
And while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning. You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Madam, please don't wield your gavel like a fucking mace. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to find that stream and watch it when I'm all done. Because I'm trying to go, like... Yeah, I've watched, like, the Jello Apocalypse playthrough. But that's all I've seen of this game at all. So I'm trying... That's, like, as knowledgeable of the game as I'm going in. Oh my god, my pop filter does not want to stay in place.
You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement.
I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules were concerned, but there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. Hold on. I'm not going to pause the stream because it's right behind me, but I gotta grab a Gatorade. Give me just a second. It's behind the couch. Oh. Don't fall, microphone. I have juice. I have my liquids. Big clean. Gotta remember that name. There's the controller. Well, I misplaced it. That was silly. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate. Don't you sass me, bitch.
And what you are saying is that the ends justify the means, that rules can be freely ignored.
Only some. And in certain cases, madam. Gatorade drink.
That is a very dangerous way of thinking.
Is this a weird commentary on, like, Dark Age Christianity with, like, the fucking Inquisition shit? This is crazy. I'm so threatened by her. Oh, I didn't even read that. Fuck. Hold on, Edgeworth. Shut up. The law is absolute and is not to be bent to your whims. Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do.
Is that so? There's only one correct answer.
Is that so? How unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing. When a trial ends, the hammer falls. Okay. I do love that it collapses and extends. That's funny shit. Be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. That must, show that something's wrong with the system, but whatever. It's the dark age of the law, baby.
Nothing that is, but to give thanks for the goddess of justice's divine grace. Holy shit. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be to risk your badge, of course. Is that how appeals work in this universe? I mean, the only crime we have is murder, but... So they mean to take my badge if I don't play along. Whoa, tough break, Edgeworth. I see you've accepted your fate. Good. God, if you would be so kind as to escort him out. I guess we're leaving. Game over forever. Oh, no, stop. What are you doing, detective? Eustace is, afraid for his life. I'm in charge here now, so you'll do as I say and move out of the way. What? You're not the boss of me? He is, though. Sorry, I'm taking off my donation bandage. Ugh. Unlucky for you, Flatfoot. Don't call Gumshoe that. Be nice to my boy. Luckily for you, Flatfoot, that's exactly what I am. You're holding all the cards here. I don't stand a chance. Too bad we're chess-themed and not poker-themed. Detective Actually, I guess that's Phoenix Wright's department, so that tracks, actually. Do as Mr. Winner says. Do as the small child demands. How old are you, DeBest? I mean, Winner. Goddamn. You were also a child. Fuck off. You're that young, really? Damn, woman. I'm learning things. Into the trash with you, bandage. But, sir... Judge Gavelle? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. The committee's decision is beyond irrational, so yes, I do plan to appeal. You haven't heard the last of this. Duly noted. Until we meet again, then. Let's go, Kay. We're leaving. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, and remember, you know who will be getting a full report on all of this. I swear to God, dude. Wait, no, I wanted to talk to Polly. Let me talk to Polly. I need to know if it's actually Polly. Bye, Edgelord. Little rabbit. Oh, I wanted to talk to Polly. We're gonna keep going. I'm hoping to finish this case. But we'll see. We'll see what my throat says, and also time. Oh, I didn't actually think we'd come back to the office. Okay. Man, we gave up really easily. I still can't believe what happened yesterday. Oh, it's a whole new day. Okay. It was terrible, the way those two treated you. It's like it was almost a second ago. I miss normal Judge. Can I get old man Judge back? I don't want Gavelle. Judge Gavelle and Mr. Winner certainly didn't mince their words. That's not what concerns me right now. I'm more worried about the committee's reasons for doing what they did. And what they might do next. I suspect it won't be good. Earth to Mr. Edgeworth, are you listening to me? Yes, of course. So this is it? You're giving up on the Bronco Knight case? No, I have no intention of doing any such thing. I thought I'd just wait a day and get a little nappy. I try to stream. At least with the Phoenix, with the Phoenix Wright games, I've been trying to get a case done a day. But I also usually go till 5, so I usually get 5-hour streams in because I'm probably dumb that way, especially with my throat. But we'll see what I decide. To walk away from the case would be to tactfully accept the committee's decision. The only problem is that I don't have the authority to continue investigating. Is that my authority to continue investigating? How perfect. Yes, what is it, detective? I've got some bad news, sir. Word down at the precinct is he just arrested somebody for a night's murder. What? Do you know who it is? No, but I heard they're being held in the detention center right next door. Maybe you could go talk to whoever it is.
Good idea. Let's get down there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Even without the authority to investigate, surely I can still pay a suspect an innocent visit. All right, we're on our way. Me too. I'll see you there, sir. Well, won't you be missed, Detective? Nah, everyone's busy in the prison going over this crime scene anyway. Good, then we'll see you shortly. Yes, sir. Come on, Kay, let's go.
You got it.
Why do you also box, Kay? Were you going to be friends with the man with Teddy?
Still no sign of them, huh?
Indeed.
Wait, this is just like last time.
Please don't tempt fate like that. He's going to die. No, I can't. I just can't. Sure you can. I told you, it's just a pair of visitors.
Huh? Sounds like someone really doesn't want to see us.
Hi. No. Just talk with them, please. No. But one of them's a prosecutor, right? Aren't they all super scary? All they do is stare at you right into your soul. Ah, you must be the suspect in the... See, I told you. Okay, why is this man so flustered?
Probably because you're being you. But I guess that's just how you are.
Thanks for clearing up absolutely nothing.
Hey, Mr. Suspect, you doing okay in there? We just want to have a little chat with you. No biggie, right?
Who are you?
I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's trusty sidekick. It's just a part-time gig I'm doing while I take a break from my real job, though.
Funny, I don't recall ever employing you. You shitty girl.
And that's Mr. Edgeworth. He is a prosecutor, but he's not going to stare a hole into your soul or anything.
Oh, please. Really? That mask seems very familiar for some reason on this shirt.
Really? Really?
Really? Edgeworth, stop being so threatening. You scare the kid. Oh no, baby. Oh no.
Anyway, can you first please tell us your name?
It's Saint. Is it that Simeon Saint? Or is that supposed to be Simon? Oh my god.
Well, nice to meet you.
My brain is so... Oh my gosh, I'm calling you Simon. I mean, it makes sense if you were Simeon, honestly. It would.
You can call me Kay. Everyone else does.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, I would like to ask you a few questions, if I may.
Please, Simeon. We're trying to help you, I promise.
Really? Thanks to Kay, it sounds like we might finally get some answers, at least. Just because he looks the type. Oh no, I feel bad for him. Perhaps you could start by telling us a little about yourself.
Who, me? But why would anyone want to know anything about me? I'm boring. I'm nothing. I'm a nobody.
Oh, this poor guy. Do you have a job?
Oh, well, it's hardly worth mentioning, really.
I'm your average corporate pencil pusher, just like everybody else. Honest. You are? Are you? This is going to take a while. About you and Mr. Knight. And just when I thought we were making progress. Okay, would you fix it, please? Would you fix this man?
So, Simeon, did you know Mr. Knight? Come on, you could tell me.
Bronco? Yeah, I knew him. He was We were friends. Interesting. I wonder if he knew that Knight had been arrested.
And, did you know Mr. Knight had been arrested?
Yeah, I even came to visit him. You came to see Knight? I wonder when that would have been.
When was that, Simeon?
You're reading his mind, Kay. That's really scary. Him. Oh no, did I say something else? Or are you just emphasizing it? Hi, dispenser. It was the day before yesterday, around lunchtime. I came as soon as I got the call from the cops. The police called him? Why? How come the police called you? They said Bronco asked them to, that he needed a favor. A favor? Uh-huh. He wanted me to bring him his chess set, the pocket-sized one. Of course he did. Ah, okay. So I went by his place, and then I came here. Right, he's not from Zhangfa. They were hired to be guards, Bronco and Rook. Aw, I wish we could have met Rook when he was alive. A chess set?
A chess set?
Is it just me, or is she getting better at stealing my thoughts? Don't give her that credit, dude. Knight's femboy boyfriend. It's true. It's... oh my gosh, maybe you're right.
You do know everything you think is written all over your face, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah, I'm not a mind reader, just an expression reader. Amazing, right? Don't you just love having a sidekick as helpful as me?
And have you read what my next move is going to be?
I sure have. There's something you want to show Simeon.
Indeed. Let's present it to him and see what he has to say about it. Really? There's something I want to give to him? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess. This is it. So
This chess set.
oh, that's the one I brought for Bronco. Well, that settles that at least. Hooray!
We, found it next to Mr. Knight.
He always had to have a chessboard somewhere nearby. It was a compulsion. The poor man. I'm not surprised he had it with him when he...
Simeon, you and Mr. Knight, you were very close, weren't you?
God. The Ace Attorney universe is very good at just having gay subtext. Yeah, we were best friends. At least I thought we were. But I guess I was wrong about that. What, did he cheat on you? What's happening? What do you mean? If I knew him so well, why was it such a shock for me to find out he had killed someone? It's not easy discovering that someone you're close to has committed a terrible crime. It was a very bitter pill to swallow, and it's a very bitter pill to swallow indeed. How could it all end like this? I could never have imagined something so awful.
Something's not right here, Mr. Edgeworth. There's just no way Simeon murdered Mr. Knight.
Yes, he certainly doesn't seem to have an obvious motive. And again, he wouldn't have been arrested for no reason either. I wonder what grounds they had for doing so. Why were you arrested, Mr. Saint? God damn it, I scared him again. Is he I just don't get it. Why won't he talk to me? I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
Whoa, he answered you, Mr. Edgeworth. I guess he's not scared of you anymore.
Thank goodness for small miracles. The cops burst into my house this morning out of nowhere. And before I knew it, I was here. These policemen, was there a prosecutor with them? Yes, some kid named DeWinner or something? Well, at least there's that kind of cute reference in a sense with the best. The rookie, I thought as much.
So, did they interrogate you yet?
What? I'm going to be interrogated? By the cops?
Well, yeah, I mean, you've been arrested. You're a suspect now.
No. Well, the detective shouted at me and threatened me and... Whoo. That O came out the wrong way. That made him sound excited for it. Sorry. There were always these... I didn't even read it wrong. This man is very excited to be interrogated by some hulking dudes. Oh my gosh, Simeon. You sweet, sweet closeted gay. There are always these hulking guys, right? Who get in your face and force you to... Detective Gift Gumshoe reporting for duty. Ah! See, I told you. There is one straight person in this game, and that is Larry Butts. That is canonical. He's the only straight guy in the entire universe. It's why he can't get a girlfriend. Please don't hurt me. Please don't crush me with those huge arms. Oh my god, no, please. I'm calling the cops. I am the cops. Oh no! What's up with this guy, Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, nothing, detective. You're just being you. I guess it's just how you are. You silly man that I love dearly. I don't get it, sir. He's a big hulking man. He's very attractive and very intimidating and too jovial for this world.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, Simeon is clearly innocent, so there's got to be something we can do for him, isn't there?
Mr. Saint. Yes? You were Mr. Knight's friend, and 2 days ago you came to visit him. You had nothing at all to do with his murder. Is my understanding correct?
Yes, I didn't kill anybody.
Very well, then I will choose to believe you, and I will do all that I can to assist you.
Huh? But why would you help a nobody like me?
Let's just say that I may not be doing it solely for your sake. I have something of a personal interest in this case. Edgeworth's ready to kill people, my god.
That's right, it's payback time. We'll show those two whose investigation reigns supreme.
It's very true. He's very suspicious. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Unfortunately, I still lack the authority to conduct said investigation. Then again, maybe we would all be more worried if he looked nervous when he said he didn't kill anybody, so the fact he's calm is actually very... That's what's strange in the Ace Attorney universe, because he doesn't look determined like every other innocent defendant. Ah, shit, are you Matt Ungard? Is this a Matt Ungard situation? Fuck. We did have Shelley to kill her in the game. As such, my resources are rather limited, and I'll need to lean heavily on the ones I do have at hand. Which means you, Mr. Saint. Your information will be invaluable going forward. In other words, let's see if we can't help one another out, shall we? Oh, I just thought of something. Why don't you just borrow an attorney's badge? Like you did with Phoenix when he got his cold. And you could represent our pal here.
Now is not the time for jokes, Gummy. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecutor. He couldn't defend anyone if his life
Depended on it. Oh my god, Kay. You don't know. Matt Ungard did the same thing. Oh, now I'm nervous. Oh, I took too big of a drink, sorry. But I wasn't kidding. I just thought helping suspects, that's what a defense attorney does, you know?
Sure, but we can do that too. The only thing that matters is that we find the real culprit in the end. So come on, let's get to work.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. I'm surrounded by idiots. Huh? Alright. I'm sure you know already, but just to be clear, if our investigation ultimately proves you to be the culprit, I'll kill you personally. I'll have no choice but to treat you like any other suspect. But you needn't worry. I believe you. Or at least I've decided to try. For now. Just hold tight and try to believe in us in return. If nothing else, it might help you to feel a little less alone. Now, if you'll excuse me, have fun with the god. Your life, your choice. Oh my god. That's so weirdly threatening.
So we talked a good game in there, but we can't even get back inside the main prison to see the scene of the crime.
Maybe defending the guy in court is our best bet after all.
Gummy can't defend for his life, remember?
Well, who do we have here? Oh, I wanted that metal detector to go off. Yeah, Fender is really, really creepy. He might as well be a sex offender. He constantly is trying to like hug and touch Kay and other people. Fender's a lot. He's a lot. If it isn't Edgeworth and the gang, what are you cats doing here? Listen, pal, if you come to harass Mr. Edgeworth again and poor little Kay, I'll... Hey, easy there, Detective Flatfoot Sholmes. I'm glad that even though Sherlock Holmes is now like public domain because they have Sherlock Holmes in universe, they just kept it. It's like, it's fine. We'll just keep doing that. I'm here to work.
Work? Wait, you're here to defend somebody?
Whoa, the K-Meister. There we go. Jesus. Nails it in one. Are you just the uber intelligent... What? Intelligence? Intelligente? I don't even know. Another bunch. That's not how you use either of those words, Fender. Some may say I'm an easygoing old rogue about town, but I'm actually not a half-bad attorney. Which is why I've been summoned to the old jailer Rooney for a meeting with a new client. The suspect is one Simony Sainsbury. What?
You mean Simeon Saint?
Whoa, that's freaky. You know more about my job than I do. Oh my god. Fender, you are so weird and I don't like you. Oh man. Oh, Sorry, I need another drink.
Yeah. Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender's a defense attorney. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I fear I might be. In fact, it could be our only option. Not so long ago, I found myself embroiled in another case that wasn't mine. I managed to worm my way out onto the crime scene by agreeing to be a certain someone's subordinate. Oops. Not an experience I ever wanted to repeat, but I fear I may have little choice. You are Franziska too. Fender, Okay. Before you say another word, I just gotta point out the fine print. Eddie Fender doesn't take on associates. Rude. And why not? Say it ain't so, I hear you protesting. But pompous prosecutors are a no-go. Especially those of the Von Karma variety. Oh my god. This is gonna follow you to your grave, Edgeworth. I'm so sorry. I should have known he wouldn't forgive me that easily. I understand why you wouldn't want to work with someone like me. What's more, I understand how you feel about all things Von Karma. I'm gonna have to try to lower my voice. I'm going a bit too... I am straining my poor throat, so I'm coming back down here. This is where we'll be. But please, believe me when I say, I'm not the man I was back then. I'm no longer under my old mentor's spell. You better believe it, pal. Mr. Edgeworth's a changed man. Sure, he used to be the demon prosecutor, but he's not like that anymore. I do have feelings, detective. Please be kind to them.
Gummy's right. Mr. Edgeworth's one of the good guys now. He's not just a prosecutor. He's a hero. He got me off the hook just last month.
You don't say. Well, that escalated quickly.
But he was. There's no other word for it. He was heroic. Great thiefly, even.
Don't be so proud of yourself, Kay. Please, Fender. Don't you think there's something odd about the way the committee stepped in yesterday? There's more to this case than meets the eye, I'm certain of it. I can't just walk away from this. I can't. Please allow me to help you with this investigation. I know we need to see Edgeworth bow, but we should have just made a bow sprite. I know we have one, technically, when he was, arrested in the last game, so it's like, you just tweak that sprite a bit and you can make a bend. Like a bow. He has a bow! Sheesh, a bow from the great Miles Edgeworth. Never thought I'd see the day, but here we are. So enlighten me, if you will. What made the leopard change his spots? Well, I suppose I would have to say the courtroom itself and my boyfriend. I have experienced so many things and met so many people there within its four walls. including some old friends who showed me a better way to be. How could that not change a person? We're still not legally allowed to say Phoenix Wright's name. Because I think around this time, he's being disbarred. I think. Well, I'll be. The old you would never have bared his soul like that. It was beautiful. You might even you might have surprised you-know-who. And you know how much that takes. Tell you what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start again with a clean slate. So, this is me. Edgeworth & Co. Law Office's Eddie Fender, Senior Partner. Edgeworth? That's right. Mr. Fender here began his legal career as an assistant to my late father, Gregory Edgeworth. Yay, we're getting more Gregory stuff. I was so mad growing up because, like, you know, we saw Gregory in the first game, at least in flashbacks. But then finding out you got to, like, actually see more of Gregory in this game and we never got it here in the States pissed me off to high heaven.
There we go. What? Your dad was a defense attorney? So the you-know-who Mr. Fender keeps talking about is...
The clever K-Meister nails it yet again. That's right, I was talking about his old man, even though his old man is dead. Guess you all noticed I kept his name over the door, so to speak. Least I could do for old Gregory, really. Listen, Edgeworth. Miles. I'm going to level with you here. I don't trust you. Not fully, anyway. That's fair. That's fair. Does he also appear in this one? I know he appears in the first one. I didn't show it off in my stream because I forgot to do that. Like, go explore that area. But does he show up in this one too? I just can't forget about all those years you spent licking Von Karma's boots, you know? Anyone can say they've changed. I'm gonna need you to prove it. Oh, Luke? He is at work. He doesn't stream Ace Attorney with me just because these games frustrate him to high heaven. Growing up with a prosecutor father, he learned some law things, and Ace Attorney is very not that. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for him. I wonder where he shows up. And besides, you know it's what Gregory would have wanted. And also, like, I usually kind of do more voices, but my throat has decided, fuck you. So no, not a lot of voices for me today. Very well, I accept. Okay, then that's enough hardball for one day. Let's move on to the fun stuff. I hereby appoint you interim associate of Edgeworth & Co. Congrats, man. I should just, like, weirdly own a part of the business, being the son of the founder, but whatever. I will try not to let you down. Well, doesn't this bring a tear to the eye? The prodigal son, coming on board at his late father's firm.
Permission to come on board too? Please, Mr. Fender?
You don't even have to ask, kiddo. Welcome to the crew.
Woohoo! Thanks, Captain.
Alright, I guess it's time to go to work. So, where to begin? Any bright ideas, Miles? You were gonna fail without us.
Hold on. Itchy nose.
Well, where are we when we were so rudely interrupted? Let me meet Polly. I want to meet Polly. Give me Polly. I believe we need to speak with the person who found the body. Just what I was thinking, eager associate. We do indeed. Still the type to smile and nod, I see. That will certainly make life easier, boss.
Now that that's decided, let's get going.
So what about me? I'm a detective. I can't just hop on board as an attorney's assistant like you guys. He has a point. I can't leave him adrift all on his own, now can I? Detective Gumshoe, I have a special assignment for you. You are to continue investigating the case under Mr. Winter. And if you happen to discover anything that seems useful, you are to notify me immediately. You are in a uniquely powerful position, detective, and I'm going to need all the info you could pass our way. Oh, I want them to just say the line from the fan translation of "You're really good at leaking investigative reports to defense attorneys. You count on me, sir." Oh, there it is. I'm a real pro when it comes to letting things slip to the defense. I'm glad that stayed. Oh, I'm so glad that line stayed. Trust me, I know. But just this once, those loose lips of yours might be what saves our ship. Wait, what do you mean your relationship? Edgeworth, please don't put your relationship on the line like that. Throw wide the prison gates, good sirs, because here we come. Let me talk to Polly. Oh, that poor guy and his panda are still, not panda, Jesus, his fucking polar bear are still in solitary. So, any idea how we tracked down whoever found the Bronxster's body, Miles? I think our best bet would be to simply ask around. Oh, don't you dare. I don't know who this is. Oh, hello. Oh, I love you. Oh, you look fabulous, darling. Who is this? Excuse me. Oh, my. You just look at you. Oh, man. Apparently the ladies. I can't help but voice act. With my shit throat. Oh, dear. Are you talking to me? Just fabulously chic, darling. Fabulously. Facial hair is so very... Oh, whoa, my God. French. Au courant? Au courant? Don't you think? Enchanté, mademoiselle. And much obliged. Defense Attorney Eddie Fender, at your service. Let's get things off on the right foot, shall we? Shall we? A little embrasser? Is that how that's pronounced in French? I don't know. Perhaps. Oh ho ho! Like the sound of that. Oh. He died. He's dead. Oh my gosh, you like that maybe too much. Oh Jesus. Right on the kisser. Well, how else does one greet a new friend? Little Smooch is entirely... derrière? Don't you think? I don't know French. Wow, talk about stealing a kiss. Indeed, an act so shameless, it puts even great thieves to shame. Oh my God. Physical contact is so very important as a form of expression in our little family. Do you kiss all the inmates? Oh God. Everyone in this lovely home will tell you as much. Hey, if everyone else is hip to that, I can be hip to that too. Sure. Fifi Lagarde. I love your name. I love your name. By the way, warden of this charming abode. You may call me Fifi, of course. I love her boa. Her little love. I can only think of the word centret, and that is not correct. It's not even a ferret. I mean, it's technically a ferret, but I can't remember what those Pokemon are based on. That's the animal I'm looking for. So she's the warden of the entire detention center and prison facility, is she? A pleasure to meet you, Miss Lagarde. Miles Edgeworth. I am an associate with Mr. Fender's practice. I hope you don't mind me asking, but were you here in the prison yesterday? Oh, don't be silly, darling. Of course I was. Yesterday was a very important day, after all. Important in what way, exactly? A big meeting of some kind, perhaps? A meeting? Oh, heavens, no. I couldn't think of anything worse. No, yesterday the circus came to visit. What? I don't think Fender wants that to be his girl, though. Is that the Very Big Show? The Very Berry Circus theme? Are they here? Oh, Weasel, thank you, Jesus. My brain, I think, was trying to look for, Nope, the name left me again. So I will take Weasel. A simply spectacular event featuring some terrifically talented animals. Anyone who was anyone had to be there. If you were here at home, you were watching the show with me. The performer set up a special stage in the yard just for us. We are one very lucky family, n'est-ce pas? N'est-ce pas? Look, it's oh no! Aw. I hated that case. I hated the Berry Big Circus case so much. I'm out of liquid again, but that's okay. Oh, that didn't land in the trash can at all. And that's right next to me. How did I miss? I'll fix it later. So she was at the circus performance for the inmates yesterday morning. Mr. Carceredo also mentioned a show yesterday as well. It's true. He must have been talking about the same thing. What time did their show take place? From around 8 until 10, maybe? Yeah, something like that. Oh, look at the little smile. Look how happy he is. Meaning it finished right around when the body was discovered. And by dint of... What? By dint of having attended the show, she has a reasonably solid alibi. Oh, would you look at the time? Sorry, darlings, but I really must dash. Feel free to explore our home. Mikasa, Sukasa, and all that. Ciao for now. Goodbye. Can I talk to Polly now? Well, what now, Mr. Edgeworth? The person who found the body screamed, and that scream was heard by one inmate that we know of. Therefore, our first task is to question this inmate and see where his information will take us next. I can talk to Polly. No, I can't. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you're right. She kind of has that same look. You're right. But then she's a lot more earth-colored. But I wanted to talk to Polly, and it won't fucking let me. That's so stupid. It should have let me talk to Polly. Hi, Edgelord. How are you? Oh, why is there a rabbit just... I nearly tripped over it.
Isn't this great, Mr. Edgeworth? It's like being at the zoo.
Except it's the humans, not the animals, who live in captivity here.
I know I wouldn't mind if I took one home with me, would they?
If by home you mean behind bars, then no, I suppose not. Edgelord, you almost made someone commit a crime for your cute... You are really cute, actually. That rabbit is adorable. Dang. Okay, I'll talk to this inmate. Oh, it does not want me to run. Oh, there we go. Hello. About the person who found the body. Do you happen to know where he is right now? Should be in one of the workshops, I guess. Usually at this hour. And it seems the workshops are our next port of call. The monkey. I should... We should go look at the monkey. Hello, monkey.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, this is the Monkey Mountain.
That was a very aggressive call. Not something I ever expected to see at a prison, I must say.
Doesn't it look like fun?
Not in the least. And while we're on the subject, you are not, under any circumstances, to climb on that structure. Do I make myself clear? Look at the map for a moment. Okay, hold on.
But I have to show that monkey who's boss.
Please, Kay. You really don't. The monkey will kick your ass anyway. So, 3 cells, 2 workshops, the corridor, yeah. So I guess the mountain was technically on the map, which is kind of fun. I wonder if the blue is, like, outside or something. Alright, we'll go to the workshop now. Hello. Hello? Anybody in there? Nice try, kiddo, but this isn't a bathroom stall. Yo, you there. Could you help us out here, my good man? Yes, sir. What can I do for you? Is somebody using the workshop right now? Yes, sir. One of the prisoners is in there. Just confirmed it myself during the noontime roll call. We'd like to speak to this prisoner if that's all right. Sure, I'll go fetch him right now. Won't take a sec. Bye, kitty. You lost pet privileges for now. The first one is where the crime scene is, and we want to talk to the guy in the second crime scene. This one's all yours, Milesy boy. Don't call me that. What? Why? Let's just say I'd rather not roll the dice on someone I don't know, yeah? How do you do your job?
Huh, and I thought adults were all supposed to be strong and brave.
Well, you're not looking so brave yourself right now, so let's call it even. Here they come. Saw it? Really? Why you? Just having a good old time, that cat is just like, fine, you're gone. I'm just gonna look at the wall. Hello, hello, yes, hello. I hear you wish to speak with me. Oh yeah, Edgeworth would not have met you. That's hilarious, actually. Not exactly the hardened criminal we were expecting, is he? My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a public prosecutor. A prosecutor, you say? Eddie Fender, attorney at law. What happened to being too scared to handle this? Oh, it did it? Is that why there's so many returning characters? I had no idea. Damn it, now I really wish we got this back in the day. My little Ace Attorney fangirl brain would have exploded with happiness. And I probably would have irrationally liked this game. Listen, sorry about my pal here. He gets the weirdest ideas. Prosecutor, indeed. That'll be the day. He's actually just an associate. Jeez, Miles, get a grip, will ya? He's right. I mustn't forget that I'm a defense attorney's assistant for the time being. Ah, that explains it. I did think you looked a little different from the prosecutor I spoke with yesterday. So he's already spoken to Winner. Would you mind answering a few questions? No, of course not. I'd be delighted. The name Sawit. Frank Sawit. I want his name to be redundant, did it? Like Phoenix suggested. The witness is all yours, my young associate. Sure, have the intern do everything. Why not? Mr. Sawit, you are no doubt aware that a murder took place yesterday. Would you mind telling us where you were at the time the body was found? Yes, I was in that workshop there, working as one might expect. What kind of work were you doing? Well, I'm actually retraining at the moment. Hoping to become a stylist, you see. A pet stylist, that is. Yes, so I've been studying hard and practicing every moment I can. Wait, is Polly your prison pal? Prison pal, oh god. An unusual field of study befitting an unusual prison, I suppose. And that's it. I certainly didn't see anything. Interesting. I've barely asked him anything at all, and he's already sweating bullets. You dork, you. So, yes, I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. Sorry. Oh, that's true. That's true. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Sawit, for this interview has only just begun. I'll kill you. I mean, even if you were to ask me, you know something, don't you? That's... Sorry. Hold on. Whew. He's definitely hiding something. I'll need to push him a little harder if I'm to get any answers. Are we going to the chest dimension? I don't want to go to the chest dimension. Damn it, we're in the chest dimension. Okay, hold on. Going to my guide because I'm not fucking with the chest dimension. Oh, wow. You're intense in the chest dimension. I didn't see anything. I really can't help you, I'm afraid. Something tells me he'd be a good poker player. It's hard to tell much at all from his face. And I don't think he'll be giving me much in the way of physical cues either. I'm glad they got you a new wig. I'll have to rely solely on his words instead. That's the only way I'll know what's going on underneath. Alright, time to make my first move. Let's see who we're dealing with here. He may be good at hiding his emotions, but everyone has a tell. Okay. Tell me, what's your connection to this incident? Which incident? The murder? Oh, well, it has nothing at all to do with me. Nothing. Really? I wouldn't dream of getting involved in anything as ghastly as that. Sir, you were arrested for murder. Well, you see, how can I put this? I like to think of myself as an upstanding citizen, a good person, if you will. A good person who's in prison? Forgive me, Mr. Sawit, but under normal circumstances, good people do not tend to end up in prison. You fucking weirdo. So you do well to tell me what you know about the incident. How many times do I have to tell you people? I don't know anything, I swear. Sorry, I don't know what more to say, but I can't help you. My apologies, Mr. Sawit, but considering that the incident occurred right here in the prison, I find it very hard to believe that you know nothing at all. Oh, well, yes, I suppose I can see how it might seem unlikely, but it's true. If you're looking for the person who found the body, you'll have to look elsewhere. Why do you think I'm looking for the person who found the body? I didn't tell you, dick. I certainly never mentioned any such thing to you. Is it because you do know something you're not telling me after all? His wig still kind of comes off. That's fun. No, I just sense that's who you might be looking for, that's all. I'm simply a pet stylist in training. I don't know anything, truly. There's no doubt about it now. This man is hiding something big. In which case, let's find out what he did yesterday, the day of the incident. My opponent is very good at hiding his true feelings, but not for long. It's time to smash that mask of his and see what lurks behind that phony smile. Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right? Well, the day of the incident. Oh gosh, I mean, so much happened. I want to know what you were doing, Mr. Sawit, in detail. I told you, I'm a pet stylist in training. And that's what I was doing yesterday. Training. Specifically, I was giving the animals a trim. You didn't notice any commotion at the time of the incident? I would imagine things were suddenly quite tumultuous around here. Well, commotion, you say? No, not really. Maybe I heard someone, but... You heard someone? Was this someone screaming by any chance? And don't try to tell me you don't remember. You continue to assert that you know nothing about the incident, Mr. Sawit. And I'm afraid I don't believe a word of it. Yeah. No, I thought I heard someone yelling, but I don't really remember. The fact that he heard a scream at the time of the murder may well prove to be a useful clue. Would do well to bear it in mind. Tell me about the day of the incident. If you really don't have anything to do with the murder, then you have nothing to hide, right? Oh, I've read this. What was it like here in the prison yesterday morning? I really don't remember. I don't have the best memory, I'm afraid. Time to deploy my crew. You don't remember, please. You literally just confirmed that you heard a scream. Oh, but I might have been mistaken. The truth is, I really don't remember. Your memory fails you yet again? How convenient. But I know you're lying, Mr. Sawit. How dare you talk to me like... I mean, I'm not lying. Look, if you must know, when I'm working with the animals, I get into the zone. They're all I see. Am I to understand you have something of talent for animal grooming, then? Well, my scissor technique could use a little work, but... I'd say I'm quite good with the animals. They seem to like me. I'm especially good at calming them down when they get scared. Scared? And when exactly do they get scared? Surely it doesn't happen very often. Well, no, thankfully it doesn't. A loud scream would certainly frighten the animals. Why are you going to such lengths to deny having heard the scream? What is it you're hiding, Mr. Sawit? Tell me. I can assure you I'm not hiding anything. I'll admit I did hear somebody scream. But I'm not hiding anything, I promise. My mask is finally beginning to crack. Now to shatter it completely by asking about the scream itself in more detail. I'm afraid you're about to learn a painful lesson, Mr. Sawit. That hiding things from me never ends well for my opponent. When did you hear this scream? Oh, wait, now I remember. I forgot about the show. They put on a show for us prisoners around the time of the incident, you see. Yes, performing animals, if I remember rightly. That's where I was in the morning. So now you wish to claim that you didn't hear a scream because you were at the show? You do realize that goes completely against everything you've told me so far. It's very much like the first case's testimony. I didn't hear the time, I saw the time. I didn't see the time, I listened to the time. And what are you going to do about it, huh? That is, my memory is patchy, as they say. The animal show really had to be seen to be believed. It did, didn't it? Tell me, what kind of animals did you see? Let me think. A whale? Holy shit, dude. Enough of your lies. You were nowhere near the show, were you? Well, I seem to remember being there, but maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. It's clear Mr. Sawit wasn't at the show. This feels like a vital clue. Who did you hear screaming? Wait, I just realized I made a mistake. When the incident happened, I was out in the yard. Yes. So I didn't hear anyone screaming. No one at all. How long are you planning to keep up these lies? I already know that you weren't at the show. The game's up, Mr. Sawit. It's high time you told me the truth. I demand to know about this scream now. I can't tell you what I don't know. I didn't hear any scream, not from the person who found the body. How curious. Most people would assume that the scream had come from the victim. So then why do you think it came from the person who found the body, I made a mistake, that's all. So, how, Mr. Sawit? How did you know that it was the person that found the body who screamed? Because you're the victim. Shall I tell you? Oh my goodness. See you, Valuta. Oh, you gotta mention something? Okay, cool. You knew it because it was you who found the body. And the scream that was heard when the incident occurred didn't come from the victim. It came from you. How did you... It's true, I admit it, but... What gives you the right to treat people like this? No way, really? Oh, fuck. I have a feeling I'll at least be able to get to the next to be continued, then I'll call it. I forgot how long the cases in this game fucking are. Shit. Alright. Well, thank you for sticking around, and I hope to see you again, Valuta. What gives you the right to treat people like this? Checkmate. That's what gives me the right. Chess. Thank you, chess dimension. Now that we've established that you were the one who found the body, Mr. Sawit, I believe you have lost any standing you might have had to withhold your cooperation. Alright, you win. Well, I'm sure I won't have anything useful to tell you. It probably isn't even worth your time. That's not for you to decide. By my hand, the truth will be revealed. Every decision I make is to ensure that end. Except, that's not exactly what we're here to do, is it? What do you mean? I'm always after the truth. We're not trying to expose the truth. We're trying to save Simeon. No, Kay. We're here to expose the truth, you dumbass. That's what we do now, remember? We work to get our client out of trouble. Not as a prosecutor, but as a defense attorney's assistant. What the K-Meister said. You need to listen to the kid more, you know? The client has requested the services of Edgeworth & Co. And as your old man always said, your relationship with your client comes before everything else. So if you think Mr. Saint's well-being is taking a back seat to some quest for the truth, well, let's just say I don't like to fire people, so I need you to fight against your instincts a little harder, yeah? What the fuck? Y'all haven't had the realization that fucking Phoenix Wright did. Jesus. This will take some getting used to. In any case, the importance of this man's testimony remains unchanged. Therefore, Mr. Sawit, I am asking once more. What happened when you found the body? I was in that workshop there by myself, practicing what I'd learned. I don't remember how, but I found myself in front of the door to the other workshop. That's convenient. I happened to peek in through the little window, and then I saw him lying there, a man, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself screaming in sheer terror. Let me get this straight. The room you were in is next to the one where the corpse was found? Yes, that's right. I was in the... Edgeworth, you should know. You were shown where the body was. And you saw which room this man came out of. We're not that stupid, Edgeworth. Yes, that's right. I was in Workshop B. And you were there the whole day. Yes, from 7 a.m. roll call onwards. There are 3 roll calls a day, you see. 7 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. And they check who is in the workshop during roll call, correct? That's right. Nothing was reported to be amiss at 7 a.m., which means that Knight's body wasn't in the workshop yet at that point in time. Yes, that means the murder took place after 7 a.m.
Which puts it right around the time the show was happening.
Ah, yes, the show. I remember the other prisoners going to see it. And therefore, anybody who wasn't at the show has no alibi. Would that be a fair assessment, Mr. Saltwood? I guess so, but I only found the body, I swear. There's a clear contradiction in Mr. Saltwood's testimony. Rooting it out should be my first priority. I was in that workshop there by myself. I'd read that. You can't leave that easily. Someone had to have let you out.
Objection!
Enough of these pathetic lies, Mr. Sawit. I'm afraid you've rather lost sight of what you are. What I am. I know precisely what I am. I'm a former newspaper salesman who's training to be a pet stylist.
Hold it!
Well, that's not all you are, is it? Or did you forget the bracelet you wear around your wrist? A bracelet that marks you as a prisoner and therefore unable to move around as you please. As we both know, stepping outside the door would have sounded an alarm. Well, that's... But there's no way you could have looked into the other workshop without leaving the room you were in. Ooh-wee, stylishly done, Edgeru. Do not call me that. But doesn't this mean that Mr. Sawit couldn't have found the body then? Good question, Kay. Perhaps Mr. Sawit himself can explain. So actually, I may have forgotten to mention one very important detail. Sorry about that. I can explain exactly how I was able to see the body if you like. By all means, go ahead. There's a little trick we prisoners know about, you see. As long as you leave your bracelet inside the room, you can lean out without triggering the alarms. That's how I was able to peek through the window and into the workshop next door. Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright. So he's saying. That is ridiculous. He was able to take a look next door because he had kept his arm inside the workshop B as he leaned out. Please don't tell anyone about our little trick, especially not the guards, please. Is this it? Is this all he was hiding? I better dig a little deeper into his testimony just in case. Oh. Yeah, I'm definitely just going until the next to be continued, I think. Because I'm wearing out. I'm sicker than I thought I was. The fatigue is getting to me.
Hold it!
Why did you make so much of an effort just to take a look? Well, you see, I heard noises coming from next door. And that room was supposed to be empty, so I thought it was strange. And you went to look as soon as you heard these noises? Yes, of course. I had to see what was going on, so I went right away. I see. Any problems? Yes, there is. You claim that you looked into the next room as soon as you heard some noise. If that's the case, you must have seen more than just a dead body. Because the person who made the noises should have been there too. That's, shit. You got him quaking in his boots, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Sawit, tell us the truth about what you saw. You do, of course, have the right to remain silent, but it will do little to dispel the notion that you were somehow involved in this crime. For a hot minute, my brain moved the ring on that mountain onto Sawwit's ear, and I'm like, whoa, when did you get that piercing? Damn. I'm sorry. I did see something else, but it's too insane to believe. I really thought I might have dreamt it. That's why I wasn't sure if I should mention it. Just tell us what you saw. All right. It was that dog. And what I saw is the stuff of nightmares. Oh, that's really hard to tell in black and white. That huge black dog had sunk its terrible teeth into the victim's throat. What did you just say? What the fuck? It was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast. He killed him. Oh, there goes an octave. At least that's what I've been told. The ringing in your ears means. Suddenly, I don't feel so good. Jeepers creepers, that's awful. It was dreadful, horrible. Now you know why I couldn't help but scream. There's a man-eating dog in the prison's animal population, is there? Crazy. That really is everything, I promise. You believe me, don't you? For now, this one seems too far-fetched a lie, even for you. I'd like you to append what you just told us to your testimony, if you don't mind. Very well. Inside, I spotted the victim's dead body, which made me scream in fright. I also saw that black dog, his mouth clamped tight around around the man's throat. You're sure this black dog was biting the victim's throat? Yes, there was blood everywhere. The beast's mouth was dripping with it, and... Whoa. Spare us the gory details, will you? What about the victim? Was he... Don't say it. Do you really need to ask him that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ow, Kay, what was that punch for? I'm on your side here. Punch him harder, Kay. He wasn't moving at all. He was just lying there. Meaning he was already dead. There was so much blood just oozing from his neck. Jesus! He was dead as a doornail, I'm sure of that. Not even the twitch of a finger, just lifeless. Enough already. Why do you have to go into every little detail like that? To give you a nice and accurate testimony. That is what you want, isn't it? What a sneaky little bitch. Just being like, you're forcing me to talk, so I'm gonna give you nightmares. Forever. You're welcome. Shall I add what I've said to my testimony, Mr. Edgeworth? Please do. It was awful, I tell you. Terrible. Oh, he was as dead as a doornail, I'm sure of that. Not even the twitch of the finger, just lifeless. I remember seeing his ring gleaming as it caught the light. It featured a snowflake motif in relief. I don't feel like that's how that's said, but sure. Why am I doing that? Oh, right, because it was covered originally. That's right. Sorry. Just a second. A ring with a snowflake relief. Yes, I saw it clear as day. It was carved in such fine detail. Interesting. Your testimony is certainly very accurate. In fact, I'd say it's just a little too accurate. And what's wrong with being too accurate? I mean this, you testified to having seen a ring with a snowflake design on it. And while the victim did indeed have a ring on his finger, see, exactly as I said, there is no way you could have seen it. Take a look at this photograph. As you can see, the victim's right hand was covered by a tarp. It would have been impossible for you to see his ring, let alone what design was on it. Unless, that is, you approached the body and removed the sheet. You told us earlier you only took a look through the window in the door. Yet you seem to have seen quite a lot from such a disadvantaged location, Mr. Sawwit. Who the heck do you think you are, huh, Mr. Big Shot, acting like you know it all? There's the Sawwit I know. I mean, I saw what I saw, I swear. Oh, I know, the man's arm. It must have moved under the tarp after I peeked in. It just moved. Nonsense, you already told us that that can't have been the case. You said it yourself that the victim was already dead. And dead men don't move, do they? Ooh, is that the stench of eau de desperation I smell? Question mark? What are you hiding, Mr. Sawwit? Tell us. No, You're wrong. I know what I saw. Please throw your wig at him. Come on, do it. Do it. Yay! You did the thing. He did the thing. You couldn't let it go, could you? Had to keep on poking and prodding. You slimy two-bit associate attorney. Seems the real Mr. Sawwit has finally revealed himself. The silly man. Whoa, that's quite the rug he was rocking. Came straight at you like some kind of flying black cat. Look, I'm just a sweet, innocent witness here. But are you really? Because I must say, I have doubts. Very serious doubts. What's that supposed to mean? You saw something that should have been impossible to see from outside the workshop. So how'd you do it? Oh, I clicked, but it's fine. This is where you were standing when you saw the body. He was in the thing. It's the only explanation. You were in the same room as the body. It's the only way you could have seen the relief on the ring. Say what you want, but you don't have a shred of evidence, do you? Nothing to prove I was in the room with the body anyway. Can't prove it, can you? Because I was in the next room over, minding my own business and looking after the animals. Why else would I have signed out a pair of rubber gloves? For fun? You know, put up or shut up. I want to see evidence that proves I was in the room with that body. Speaking of your rubber gloves... Remind me, Mr. Sawwit, what were you doing when you discovered the body? How many times do I was practicing my pet styling techniques. Of course, then perhaps this rubber glove might mean something to you. Ah, this glove was found by the victim's body. I believe it was dropped by the killer. And I can't help but notice that you have a similar glove tucked into your apron. Good job. Who said that? It was BB, I think. I mentioned the glove. No, this one's different. I swear.
Hold it.
Yes, that one does seem awfully lonely, doesn't it? It's just a rubber glove. There are hundreds of them all over the prison. This doesn't prove anything. Not yet, perhaps, but if I would ask the police to check this glove for prints, I have a feeling the results would be rather fascinating. Oh. Foam at the mouth. Foam at the mouth. Foam at the mouth. Oh, okay. I wanted him to do his freak out from the ending of his case. It's over. What the fuck? Who was that? That was a pretty rad objection, am I right? That's what you sound like? Please, Fender, now is not the time for tomfoolery. But I have a legit objection, because this isn't over. There's something that still doesn't make sense. Our man here's a prisoner, right? He's got one of those bracelet doohickeys on.
That's true. So how could he have left his workshop in the first place? His bracelet would have triggered the alarm if he'd tried.
Right. We don't have a good explanation for that yet. Well, anything you'd like to share, good buddy? We're all friends here. That's weird. You should be clinging onto that bracelet like the big round lifesaver it is.
In what way?
As in, it's the best hope our wig-flinging friend here has for getting off the hook for murder. Sorry, can't get into the crime scene without a bracelet on. If it was me, I'd be arguing that for my life. And yet, he hasn't said a peep about it. I wonder why that might be, The sound of silence. I suppose Miss Law Priestess did preach that silence is golden yesterday, too.
Whoa, you sound like an actual attorney for a second there, Mr. Fender.
The worst of times are when lawyers calmly show our biggest smiles. Did you also follow the Mia Attorney Agency? Mia Fey Attorney Agency? Gregory taught me that. It was part of the attorney's code he lived by. So, friend, what's the dealio? Why so coy about your bracelet? Oh, his wig. Well, to tell you the truth, it's broken. broken. I fell over a little while back, you see, and hit it on the floor. After that, it didn't seem to set the sensors off anymore. I should have told the guards about it, I know, but, well, it was awfully convenient. I see, so your bracelet is broken. Do they really break that easily? If so, then this prison has a serious security problem. Goddamn. You there, could we have a moment? Aw, aren't you just the cutest? Don't call it Mew. Meow. How can I help you, sir? This prisoner's bracelet appears to be broken. What? Really? That's not good. I'll get someone to find a replacement right away. Thank you. We'll keep hold of the broken one for the time being. Of course, sir. I trust you'll take good care of it. Haha, fuck you, Saw It. You get a real bracelet now. Sweet, bracelet sorted. Now to turn our murderer in, yeah? What? No, I didn't kill anybody. Whoa there, Palio. You were the one who said your bracelet was out of commission. Or were there other inmates freely roaming the halls while everybody was busy watching the show? Yeah, good job, baby. No, I just found the body, that's all, I promise. And when I did, that enormous dog still had his mouth wrapped around the poor man's neck. I only went into the workshop after the beast had left. And why did you go in? Well, oh fine, I wanted to go through his pockets, okay? You were going to... Man, your petty theft just never left you, buddy. Ever. He was going to rob the corpse? That explains why he remembers Knight's ring in so much detail.
Hey, why are you looking at me like that? I'm a great thief. I never stooped so low as to steal from a...
Well, I didn't steal anything either. The show ended just after I entered the room, and all the other inmates came trickling downstairs thereafter. I panicked, rushed back into the other workshop, and started my fake screaming. And dropped the glove in your haste, huh? I guess this all just about hangs together. Anything smell funky to you, Miles? Other than whether Mr. Sawwich is the one who did it, I'd say one very significant question still remains. The question of how Knight made it into the prison proper from his holding cell in the detention center. Ooh, yeah, that one's a doozy. I also can't help but wonder about another key feature of Mr. Sawwit's testimony. Doggy. That dog's involvement can only mean one thing. Mr. Sawwit? Yes, what is it? Were you the only prisoner who didn't go watch the show? Well, no, there was one other who didn't. Am I right in thinking that this person couldn't have watched the show even if he'd wanted to? Yes, how did you... I knew it. I had my suspicions when we first ran into that black dog yesterday, but this confirms it. For a criminal that dangerous to end up in a place like this is unbelievable. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Where is this person's cell? You're going to see him? We're gonna go meet Phoenix, right? Who are we talking about here? Him. He's not like the other prisoners, you know. He's special. Gets treated like royalty. But you didn't hear that from me. All I'll say is, if you value your life, you'll stay well away from him. What? Will you please stop trying to scare us all the time? The big cheese, huh? Well, I, for one, definitely value my life, so that sucks. You keep him in maximum security. Which is over there. Is that a cow or is that a pig? I can't tell. Maximum security. Well, that's certainly one way of treating someone differently. Was that not... It wasn't on there before. Weird.
Alright, quit being so mysterious and tell us who he is already.
Let's just say he's highly skilled when it comes to people's lives. Better than anyone, in fact. And, that's all I'm prepared to say on the subject. In fact, I may have already said too much. Well, Milesy, anything you care to share? Or are you going to leave Kay and I in the dark here too? The mystery man in maximum security is an old acquaintance. Let's go pay him a visit. I suspect we'll find our dark canine friend there too. Okay. I think I am actually going to call it. The exhaustion is actually really starting to kick in pretty hard. So we will continue next week on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll finish this case. Hopefully. I think I looked at the guide and I think there's like 3 more parts. Including this one, I think. So
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's a cliffhanger. But I'll be streaming this again Wednesday. Hopefully, if I'm feeling well, me and Luke will be streaming something together, probably like Saturday or Sunday. I know for sure Luke will be streaming Saturday. Edgelord will stream Sunday. And we'll be back at this next week. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.